Hello students, today's our chapter is polynomial and exercise number 2.4. We have to factorize the polynomial. Our question number 5. Now we have to given the polynomial. This is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 and you have to factorize this polynomial. Now first of all here is x cube and here is x square. So you can take x square outside, then you get the number x minus 2. This is power 3. We take the power 2 outside, then it becomes the 1 power. This is the 2 and x square outside. Now minus 1 outside. When we take minus outside, then minus becomes a positive, plus ka x, and plus becomes minus. This is minus 2. Now this is x minus 2 and x minus 2, these are the common and we take outside, and the remaining number is x square minus 1. Now you can write 1 as 1 raised to power 2, then it becomes x square minus 1 square. You use the identity a square minus b square is equal to a minus b and a plus b. So you have to use this identity. This is x minus 2, this is x minus 1 and x minus 1. Hence we factorize. Now our next question is x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Now you have to factorize this polynomial. Now here is number 5. What is the possible factor of 5? That is the plus minus 1 and plus minus 5. So possible factors of 5 is plus minus 1 and plus minus 5. Now we have to choose when x is equal to minus 1. Now you have to suppose that it is fx is equal to, you have to take this, let fx is equal to this. Now when x is equal to minus 1, you choose f of minus 1, that is minus 1 raised to power 3 minus 3 into minus 1 raised to power 2 minus 9 into minus 1 minus 5. You put x is equal to minus 1 here. Now this is minus power odd. Your answer is in negative. So it is the minus 1. Minus 1 power 2, power is even. So your answer is positive. This is the plus 1 multiplying by minus 3. This is minus 3. Minus minus plus 9 and minus 5. Now this is minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 and minus 5. This is the minus 9 plus 9 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to minus 1 is the factor of fx. X is equal to minus 1 implies minus 1 take to the right hand side. It becomes a x plus 1 is factor of fx. Okay. So you divide fx by x plus 1. Now x plus 1. Now here is fx is equal to, this is x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Now you divide this by x plus 1. Now first of all we have x plus 1, that is a divisor. By what number we multiply so that we get the number x cube? Now we have to need the result is x cube. So multiply x by x square. Then you get the x square multiplying by x, it becomes the x cube plus x multiplying by x square multiplying by 1, it is the x square. So you multiplying it by the x square, you get the result x cube plus x square. Change the sign. This is minus and this is minus. This is cancel. This is minus 3x square and minus x square. It becomes a minus 4x square minus 9x minus 5. Now again you have the number x plus 1. By what number we multiply so that it becomes the number minus 4x square. So you multiplying, you have to result the required the result is minus 4x square. Now here is x, so you multiply it by x, then it becomes the x square. You need the number minus 4, so we multiply it by the minus 4. Then minus 4x multiplied by x, it becomes the minus 4x square, and minus 4x multiplied by plus 1, it becomes the minus 4x. Okay, so you have to multiply x plus 1 by minus 4x. So you get the result minus 4x square minus 4x. Now change the sign. This is minus, this is the plus, and here is minus, this is the plus. We have to write the opposite sign of this. Okay, this is the plus and minus, this is cancelled. This is minus 9x and plus the 4x. It becomes the minus 5x, and the number you take it here, this is the minus 5. Now again x plus 1 by which number we multiply, so that we get the result minus 5x. Now here is x and here is x. Then what number we need? This is the minus 5. So you multiply it by the minus 5, then you get minus 5x multiplying the x, it is the minus 5x, and minus 5 multiplying the plus 1, it becomes the minus 5. So you multiply this by the minus 5. So this number is minus 5x and minus 5. Now you change the sign. Minus change into the plus and minus change into the plus. This is minus plus cancel. This is minus plus cancel. So your remainder is 0. Now you have to factorize this. So one factor is given to you. You have to find that x plus 1. Now you have to find the remaining factor, and remaining factor can be found by the x square minus 4x minus 5. Okay. Now you have to factorize. This is x square minus 4x minus 5. Now here is coefficient of x square is 1. 1 multiplying by minus 5. You get the result minus 5. Now you need the minus 4. So you have to split in the middle term. Now you can write minus 4. Here is minus 5. You can write the minus 5 plus 1, that is equal to minus 4. So you can write this number, that is x square minus 5x plus x and minus 5. You can write minus 4 as a minus 5 plus 1x. Okay. Now you can take x outside. This is x minus 5 and this is x minus 5, and taking 1 outside, and x minus 5. X minus 5 and x minus 5. Taking outside x minus 5, and the remaining number are x plus 1. So the factors of the fx are, your first factor is x plus 1, other factor is x minus 5, and other factor is x plus 1. So these are the required factor of fx. Now we have to do the next question. Now our next part is question number 5, and its third part. Fx is equal to x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. Now you have to factorize this. Now here is the constant number is 20. Now you have to find the possible factor of 20. Now possible factors of 20 is, that is equal to, now 20 comes in the table. This is the plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, plus minus 5, plus minus 10, and plus minus 20. So these are the possible factor of 20. Now you observe that here fx polynomials is positive. All the elements of the fx are the positive. So you choose the negative number. Okay. So we take fx is equal to minus 1. So f of minus 1, you get the number minus 1 cube plus 13 into minus 1 square plus 32 into minus 1 plus 20. Okay. Now minus 1 raised to power odd, result is negative. So minus 1 raised to power 3 minus 1. Okay. Now minus raised to power 2. Minus 1 raised to power 2, its power is even, so its result is positive. Then it is plus 13. Now 32 multiplying by minus 1, it is the minus 32, and this is the plus 20. Okay. Now here the positive and this is positive. Now minus 13 plus 20, it is the plus 33. Now this is the minus 32 and minus 1, it is the minus 33. So it is 0. My plus 33 minus 33 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to minus 1 implies x plus 1 is a factor of fx. So we have to find the factor. One factor is x plus 1. So you divide this fx by x plus 1. Now here x plus 1. Now you have to give an fx, that is x cube plus 13x square plus 32x and plus 20. Okay. Now x plus 1, you have to write this x plus 1 by what number we multiply so that we get the result x cube. Now here is x raised to power 1, so you multiply by x square. Now x square multiplying by x, you get the power x raised to power 3. Now x square plus x square multiplying by x, it becomes the x cube. X square multiplying by plus 1, it is the x square. So you multiply it by the x square. So you get the result. This is the x cube plus x square. Change the sign. This is minus and this is minus. Now here x cube positive and negative, this is the cancel. Now this is minus 13x square, here is plus 13x square, here is minus x square. So you get the result plus 12 x square plus 32 x plus 20. Okay. Now again x plus 1 by which number we multiply so that we get the result 12x square. Now we need the result 12x square. Now here is x, here is x square. So you multiplying it by the x multiplying by x, it is the x square. Now you need the 12. So you multiplying by 12. Now this is 12x multiplying by x, it becomes a 12x square plus 12x multiplying by x, it is the 12x. Okay. So you multiplying by 12x plus 12x. Now what you get? You get the 12x square plus 12x. Change the sign. This is minus and this is minus. Now this is cut. This is plus 32x and this is minus 12x. It becomes the 20x. This is the plus 20x. Now plus 20 from here. Okay. Now again x plus 1 by which number we multiply so that we get the result 20x. So you multiply by 20. Now 20 multiplying by x, it becomes the 20x plus 20 multiplying by 1, it is 20. So you multiplying by 20. Now you get the number, this is 20x plus 20. Change the sign. This is minus and this is minus. This is cancel and here this cancel. Your remainder is 0. That means x plus 1 is a factor of this and you have to factorize this. Then one factor is x plus 1 and other factors you can get by this. Factorize this quotient. Okay. Now your quotient is, this is x square plus 12x plus 20. Now here is your quotient. Now 120 the 20. 1 multiplying by 20, you get the 20. You need the 12. So 20 comes in the table, 10 to the 20. 10 multiplying by 2, this is 20. You can take plus 10 and plus 2. That becomes plus 12. Okay. So you can write this number as x square plus 10x plus 2x plus 20. Now take x outside. Now x plus 10 remaining number plus taking 2 outside, then x plus 10. Now here taking x outside, here power 2 and here is power 1. You can taking x outside, this is x raised to power 2 becomes a 1 power, and taking x outside, then remaining number is 10. Now here taking 2 outside, 2 1 the 2, this is 1x, and 10 to the 20, and here is 10. Now x plus 10 and x plus 10, that is outside, and remaining is x plus 2. Now our question is factorize this. So factor of fx are, factor of fx are, first factor is x plus 1, other factor is x plus 10, and other is x plus 2. So these are the factors of fx. I think so you must understand. Now we have to do the next question. Now the next part is 2y cube plus y square minus 2y and minus 1. Now here is 2y cube and here y square. You can take y square outside, then remaining number is 2y plus 1. Here y raised to power 2 outside, here is 3 power, it's remaining the 1 power. Now here y raised to power 2 outside plus 1. Now here is minus, taking minus 1 outside. Now remaining number is 2y plus 1. Now 2y plus 1, you have to write outside, and the rest of the number is y square minus 1. You can write 1 as 1 raised to power 2. Now this is 2y plus 1. Here is use the identity a square minus b square, that is equal to a minus b and a plus b. You can write this number is y minus 1 and y plus 1. Hence we factorize the question. I think so you must understand this. Thank you.